right.
And you got your,
Talking,
what
guys.
was it, a cappuccino? We're live. Hi.
Yes.
Beer for me.
Hello, everybody. So nice to see you. And I'll let Celeste introduce this segment, although I'm Nicole Franklin. Happy to be here.
Hello, everybody. I'm Celeste, Harlem
Hey,
Brewing Company,
Celeste.
Harlem Brew South. Hey, how are you? This is our What's Brewing first segment to kick off for our 25th anniversary and for Harlem Brewing Company's 25th anniversary and the 25th anniversary of the launch and shoot of our first and only amazing commercial, Quest for Sugar Hill. We have Nicole Franklin, the director of that amazing production. We have Antonio Fargas, the star of the commercial here today. And we're going to have a conversation sort of reflecting back. They can jump in and share some thoughts about how this all went. What was the day like? The 12-hour shoot, the walk down 125th Street, strolling around, the chess game, all of that. And if any of you are out there that were part of this, I think Leslie's here. Please chime in. Anybody that was a part of this, let's go.
So probably the day started with Antonio waking up way too early to answer the 5 a.m. Well, it had to be like 4:45 a.m. crew call. Because at 5 a.m. we were kind of, those are the days of the big heavy dollies. So we had, when the four people had to move the dolly, and we started in Mount Morris Park there in Harlem. So yeah, so we were getting together, but Antonio, you had that early crew call, and man, were you on for 12 hours? Killing it.
Well, I'm used to early calls, and then in the business, there's a lot of hurry up and wait. But it's better to be waiting than to have to hurry and try to catch up to the vibe and the crew togetherness that it takes to bond in that time. And technicians and people who are in the business seem to be able to have that, that instantaneous working together deals, particularly when you're handpicked by you, Nicole, as well as our executive producer and beer producer Celeste.
You're the only
awesome.
one who can pull it off. Yes. But yes, how this all started. Let's talk a little bit about the beer itself, because that was truly an inspiration, beer and music, and our fearless leader, Celeste Beatty.
Yeah. When we launched the company, we were experimenting with a lot of recipes. We had our basic Kolsch beer, which was nameless. We just called all the beers we made Harlem Brew. But we settled on Sugar Hill. One, my mother and family, we love Duke Ellington. We love Billy Strayhorn. The whole Take the A Train up to Sugar Hill in Harlem just resonated. And we said, wow, let's really honor that history. And the recipe is a golden ale, very light, very smooth. It has a lot of wonderful flavors to it, but it can pair with pretty much anything, and we can cook it with so many different dishes. So very smooth beer, easy drinking. Sugar Hill Golden Ale. That's kind of rang out in our minds. People love the name, and we really wanted Harlem Brewing Company to focus on honoring that history and celebrating the community. So Sugar Hill, that wonderful neighborhood uptown, take the A train up to Sugar Hill for the sweet life. And Antonio touches that in the video.
Yes.
So yeah. Cheers to Sugar Hill.
Yes.
Cheers to Sugar Hill. Cheers to you. And then, yes, and Celeste said she was ready to do a commercial, but being an independent craft brewer, we had to keep it tight. So we did do this commercial, 6 locations in 12 hours. Should we roll it, guys? Should we roll the commercial?
Yeah, let's roll it so people know exactly what we're talking about.
Oh, look at that.
We'll mute ourselves while we roll it.
Yes.
What can I get for you?
Sugar Hill, baby.
Welcome to the sweet life.
When on a quest for the sweet life, start in Harlem with Sugar Hill Golden Ale. Taste the music.
Taste the music.
Yes.
Thank
Wow.
you. Thank you. And Sterling sax on that sax. I mean, wow. 2 saxophones at once. He was just incredible. He was my music teacher. I played the saxophone in high school and college, but I forgot everything. And I said, Sterling, can you help me remember the notes? And he was just fantastic, even more fantastic in this commercial. So shout out to Sterling Sax, our amazing saxophonist on this commercial.
And shout out to the location, Harlem. You know?
Yes, shout out to Harlem, the village of Harlem, for letting us. Did we have permits?
I don't know that we had time to get them.
Is there statute of limitations still involved?
Green thing over there.
Oh my gosh. Here's a picture. Oh, beautiful makeup person. Oh yes, this was great. We had such a fun time with crew led by director of photography Henry Adebayo. Lorenz Grant came in as the producer. I want to say we did have a few weeks of pre-production because one thing we were steady on was looking at the weather. It was New York weather, and we had a monsoon of rain. I mean, just buckets predicted at yeah. Here we are looking in the camera. Oh my gosh. We had a monsoon just predicted at noon, and we were checking 3 different weather apps just to see when this rain would come. And then when everyone had the consensus of 11 or noon, it was like, okay, we'll be inside for our inside shoot inside the bar with the music and lunch. And it perfectly timed out. We started at 5 a.m. We wrapped at 5, right on the dot. So that was really fun. So,
and they were checking the permits here. That's what
okay.
Yeah. We were able to get our permits, so that's the picture. And we also have our good friend Adra Callens, amazing photographer, artist.
Shout out to
Adra.
Yeah,
Adra.
Yeah, and right
he was a photographer on a lot. He was a photographer on a lot of the projects that I did. Adra's a brilliant cat.
Black still photographers on sets. Yes.
Right. Right after Gordon Parks, he was like the guy.
Awesome.
There you go.
And,
there you go.
Yeah, we attracted a lot. Our actual New York City production parking tag. This is from June 25th, 2006. Still got it. So yeah.
In the archives.
and the budget, Nicole mentioned the budget as we talked about in our teaser. When I called Antonio about our budget, he was like, I said, Antonio, we're working on a beer budget, okay? Just understand. Don't send us to your agent. So this is the actual budget that I won't go into the figures, but he came as a friend to support this project, and we really want to give kudos for that.
It wasn't about the money. It was about the project. It was about the mission, and it was about giving back to the people that ask. And we have a long relationship and friendship, Celeste, and it was an honor for me to lend my services to this and to continue this journey with you right now. There's Adja. Cool.
Yes, there he is.
Oh my gosh. I think we're here at the 125th subway stop there at
yes, we
St.
are.
Nicholas, I believe. Yeah.
That's where we began.
Yeah.
6 locations. Yeah. That was
on the
really,
move.
Really fun. on the move. Yeah. When we got outside in the dry weather, we had dry weather, rainy weather, and then dry weather. It was perfect.
Yeah. Well, I think before it dries, it gets humid.
Well, you were in the suit, so you know.
I know.
Hence the reason for the hat I had. I could not take that
Mm-hmm.
hat off. It'd have been like, but what a fun time in Harlem. Harlem definitely being a character in the piece. And so much love. I mean, yeah, it was a tiny budget. So yeah, people came out for the love, for the one day to spend with us. You know, we had total professionals on set, which was amazing. All, you know, crew positions, total professionals, working professionals, which you can find in New York film and television production community. So, and then a lot of people were drawn to Antonio being there. So that was wonderful.
Yeah, they love Antonio. Antonio, tell us where you grew up in Harlem. I know that you have a history in Harlem
Well,
with your family.
I didn't grow up in Harlem, but I spent many summers up there
Summer. Yeah,
in Spanish Harlem on 113th Street and
exactly.
Lexington Avenue,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
then Harlem was like the hotbed for the resurgence of Black theater. And there was a program called Harlem Youth Opportunities Unlimited, How You Act, which employed young people to keep the summers cool, but also taught dance and theater and acting. So I was very active in Harlem, and it was a place that, in a sense, that nurtured me, nurtured my creativity because I found a brotherhood and sisterhood in the arts, and it centered through Harlem.
Awesome. Awesome. Such an important thing to have those wonderful roots of learning about the culture and having that inspire you to have quite an incredible career. How many years has it
Well,
been since you were 14?
oh
I
my.
started at I started at 14, so that's 65 years. I'll be 80 years old August 14th. On
You
like
haven't
14
changed
always
from the commercial.
Not at all.
14 has been a big number. 25 years has been kind to me. In fact, life has been very kind to me. And so I give back to that all the time. It's to know that I'd be doing this and be a part of something like this after all these years is definitely an inspiration to continue on that path. So I was very fortunate.
Oh my
And
gosh, I'm looking at this photo, guys.
Happy
Oh,
Juneteenth, happy
Happy
Juneteenth.
oh yes,
Juneteenth.
we
Yes.
should have
Happy
started with
June.
that.
Cheers to
Happy Juneteenth.
Juneteenth. Can't forget that. It's so
Yes,
quiet around here. I'm like, wow, what's going on? It's a holiday.
Juneteenth.
Yeah,
Happy
it's a
Juneteenth.
Yes, it's
holiday, a
our holiday.
holiday.
Our
Holiday.
holiday.
Yes.
Holla.
Yes,
Yeah,
I was
holla.
looking at this picture. That's my friend's son there learning to play chess.
Oh
He's
my God.
a father now. She's a grandmother.
Wow.
Wow.
And on the
He's doing
left is a dear friend of
Happy
mine.
Juneteenth on the right
Yeah.
here.
On the left with
Oh,
the red cap is my dear friend forever, Ed Davila. Grew up in Harlem. I was on the phone with him yesterday. I
yes.
said, check us out. So he was amazing, making those chess moves and
Hey,
just
Ed.
supporting us for so many years. Shout out to Ed Davila.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
Aaron. Yeah, we had a good time. We had a good time.
You
But yes,
know,
it is
and
June.
it's
June. Go ahead.
no, it's Juneteenth, but it's just
Juneteenth.
you know, you're only as the principles are only as good as the people around them and attention to detail of the so-called extras and the people who make the frame and who make the frame breathe. And of course, this young lady was very was inspirational for me, and
Yes,
to be able to
yes.
Ooh,
The
ooh.
to
beautiful
catch
Candice
my eye.
McCoy.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
Yeah,
So,
she was. Absolutely. Wonder where she is
perfect.
today.
Oh,
well,
she's still like working, and you can find her on Facebook. She is amazing. Again, hasn't aged. Sterling Sachs was so phenomenal. This is his band actually that he
Oh
brought.
my gosh.
It was like,
They
yeah,
were amazing. They were
you
amazing.
know, and the music score. And we met him, my family did a quick vacation in the Hamptons, and my dad, when my dad was alive, wanted to go see some jazz, and I think we traveled to Port Jefferson, saw them playing. That visual of the two saxophones, it was like, what? That's perfect. And so shout out to Don Franklin for getting us there and meeting Sterling Sachs, who was just phenomenal to be all in, all in.
Yeah,
literally.
and he's
All in.
standing on the shoulders of Ruslan Roland Kirk,
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you were talking about
Absolutely.
that. Who played? How
who
many
played two.
horns did he have?
Three, I think he did three. I'm not sure, but I know
Yeah,
at least two.
Three.
yeah, he definitely had two here, and I think he can do quite a number of them. So he's incredible, wonderful inspiration.
Lung
Speaking of
power.
inspiration, someone had asked me, well, what inspired the name of the song? I touched on it a little bit earlier. Sugar Hill is a neighborhood in uptown Harlem, a neighborhood that was greatly influenced the Harlem Renaissance, Drivers Row. I lived on 141st Street. John Henry Clark, Billy Strayhorn lived there, Duke Ellington, Billie Holiday. So many people,
Mm.
not only singers, writers, all of them lived in that area. So taking the A train, matter of fact, the song was actually inspired by the neighborhood, but it was directions that Duke Ellington was giving Billy Strayhorn on how to get to his home. That's what
Take
I
the A
understand from
train.
history. He said, take the A train up to Sugar Hill in Harlem, and then it goes into where the Sweet Life and that area that was so centric in terms of the African diasporic culture and its influence on the world. So taking the A train, Sugar Hill, the Sweet Life, it made so much sense to name the beer for that and share the history and culture of what the beer is all about. Yeah.
And I think the people who are on Sugar Hill now can realize the shoulders that they're standing on and how it is probably closer to the sweet life today through the struggle and to have the history that Harlem has and is detailed in the naming of this beer. So I love it.
Yes.
Oh, I love that too. Yes,
Thank you.
definitely.
Thank you.
The history came through, I think, in the filming of this, the togetherness, camaraderie that we had, the sense of community, and yeah, it stems from the people at the top. So Celeste, our lead, as well, Antonio, and just having, I think, I think Antonio, it was you who actually had the concept of this spiritual guide, but a man, but a human, walking
Yes.
through the neighborhood and hitting all those touch points. So
Yeah. And
thank you for that concept. And then to bring in the musicians as that sub story, that you're meeting them on the way. Um, Again, it's that Sterling Sachs inspiration. It was like, oh no, this is developing, this is layered, this is fantastic. But you
which
said, let's just get a map and this man is, going to show us everything. And that
but
was a great concept.
the loveliness of passing under that sign, the mecca of
Yes.
music, the Apollo, and
Absolutely.
then keyed into into the into the saxophone and the whole walk, because back in Harlem I remember walking on 125th Street and the music shops would have their speakers outside and there was always the hippest, R&B playing at the time, so it was vibrant. It was always vibrant. So bringing that feel back to this journey, Sugar Hill to the Sweet Life was definitely music, was inspiration.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I know we're going to have to wrap up shortly. I want to talk just a little bit about where is Sugar Hill today.
Yes, the
Yes.
best tasting
Neighborhood
beer
will
around.
never change. It's always going to be there. People change, of course, but Sugar Hill is always going to be that iconic neighborhood. Today we're celebrating 25 years of Harlem Brewing Company, 20 years of the launch of the commercial with Antonio Nicole. We now have the beer in cans here in the South and bottles in New York. Today, we're having a tasting at Whole Foods on 125th and Lenox Avenue, Malcolm X Boulevard. Right now, it's going on, so stop by, check it out. And we'll be doing events here in North Carolina, where I am today at Total Wine and More, Dame's Chicken and Waffles.
Ooh.
Shout out to Dame's Chicken and Waffles. Just want to thank all of you for these 25 years of love, of community, the village of Harlem, the Harlems of the world, as Lloyd Williams would say, our late president, founder, one of the founders of Harlem Week would say, there are Harlems everywhere. I'm right here. Sorry, just lost some cans. Music. I'm in Rocky Mount, hometown of Thelonious Monk, Buck Leonard. So there's a lot of amazing history in all of our communities. So please continue to support us. Support our upcoming events that are going on right now. Check us out at Harlem Brew and on Instagram and Harlem Brewery as well. So those are my closing thoughts. Thank you, Antonio, for your love and support and friendship all of these years. Thank you, Nicole, for your art and everything that you did to make this possible. Great seeing you all. And yeah, any closing thoughts from the both of you?
The spirit is alive. It's alive in real people, in real smiles, in real heart.
And just peace and love, and keep supporting those indies out there, guys. We got independent brewers, independent creatives, and we're standing on the shoulders of our classics like Antonio Fargas. So I am honored, truly honored to be in this company today, to have had the incredible crew I did. Love to all of you guys.
Yes.
I'm still in touch, and that's just family. It's wonderful. And thank you, Harlem Brewing Company, for bringing it all together.
And I'll be in LA tomorrow. We're
Yes.
celebrating the 50th year since the filming of Car Wash.
Yeah.
And they're screening it at the Academy
Yes.
Motion Pictures Museum. So it's still alive.
Legend.
It's still alive.
Legend.
If you're in LA, get a ticket. Go check it out for sure. Happy Juneteenth, guys. Cheers.
Happy Juneteenth, everybody. Mwah.
Cheers. Love.
Love.